guys? Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you from the great state of Louisiana. I had a day off. I did not have anything on the schedule as far as content goes. I had a busy day at work. But as you can see, I'm in my work clothes. And as you can see, or you will soon discover, I love Michael Jordan, and I love Michael Jordan cards, and I love Michael Jordan card collecting. From the biggest and the baddest all the way down to the baby Jordans, and I have got a little baby Jordan for you today. In fact, I have decided to start doing these little impromptu videos featuring a very, very affordable Michael Jordan, small Michael Jordan PSA 10 subset / inserts, sometimes base cards, and it's going to be called something like Baby Jordans, or maybe collecting Jordan on a budget, or something like that. I don't know. Give me your comments. Let me know what you think I should call this playlist and these types of videos after you watch it. Watch till the end, because I'm going to talk about pop and price and all this other nonsense, but it's going to be short. These are 10-minute videos, and I've got to jump into a closing, believe it or not, so it's got to be 10 minutes because I have a real job as well. So let's switch you over to picture-in-picture. I've got it pulled up. As always, I share with you what I have. Again, I'm not here to pump. Obviously, you'll see when we look at the value of this card. It's not like I care about $100 or $200 or anything like that. I'm not here to hype my card and then liquidate. This is a little bitty baby Jordan, but I love it, and I just wanted to share it with you. And I've got a long list of cards just like this that may have slipped under the radar, that you guys may never have seen. And some of those Instagram posts and Facebook posts and some of those pictures that people share on social media or at card shows are of cards that we've never seen before, or maybe we're not familiar with. And that is oftentimes the most joyful thing about the hobby, is seeing a card and saying, what the hell is that? I don't know if it's a $10,000 card or an $80 card, but I want it. And so that's what I feel when I look at this card. And guys, it's the 1997 Upper Deck Michael Jordan Nestle Crunch PSA 10. I own one copy of this card. I promise you I don't have hundreds of them, and I'm trying to pump it and double the value and then liquidate them all. I am not playing that game, although others in the hobby do. I own one copy of this card. If it went up to $10,000, I probably would not sell it. Not that it ever will or could, as we'll see. It's not the most rare card around, but this 97 Upper Deck Nestle Crunch card is really cool. A lot of people affectionately refer to it as Crunch Time, as you can see right there. It's kind of got your orange clock-type font digits in front of it. And at first I thought it was just an arbitrary number, 5.8, right? It's like 00:05.8 seconds left on the clock, but it actually means something. And if we flip over to the back real quick, you can see the card's numbered CT05/40. Don't get it carried away. It's not serial numbered to 40, but it is card number 5 out of 40 cards in the set. So there's 40 cards in this set to choose from. I've got this set pulled up right here on Trading Card Database. As you can see, there's 40 of them on your screen right here, all the way from Michael Jordan down to Gugliotta, Sprewell. Carl Herrera makes a guest appearance in the Crunch Time set. He must have hit a big shot that year. Terry Mills of Michigan fame is in here. Kendall Gill, Chris Gatling, some relatively obscure players like Elliot Perry, one of the first guards that I ever recall wearing goggles in the NBA. And you see a lot of bigs wearing goggles, but rarely do you see little cat quick guards wearing goggles. So that was an interesting blast to the past from my childhood. But let's read the back of the card. There may be no other player in the history of the game who is as successful at hitting clutch shots night in, night out as Michael Jordan. In the closing moments of a game at Portland, Jordan calmly hit 2 free throws with 5.8 seconds left on the clock, and the Bulls marched on to an 88-84 win on the road. Just another game for Jordan, just another game winner for Jordan, one of the greatest clutch shooters of all time. And it's actually got the date of the game was on February 4th, 97. Jordan's stat line right below there. He was 15 for 30. He never met a shot he didn't like to take. And, ironically, on the front of the card, it's Jordan shooting a jumper. He's being contested there by Kenny Anderson. I know that for 2 reasons. Number one, Kenny Anderson had a nice little cup of coffee with the Portland Trailblazers in 1997, and he's trying to block it with his left hand, which leads me to believe, even though it's tough to pick out the guy's face, I think that means that's probably Kenny Anderson because he's trying to block the shot left-handed rather than right-handed. Of course, you got Isaiah J.R. Ryder of the famous East Bay Funk Dunk on the screen as well from the dunk contest. And then you got Gary Trent Jr.'s dad, Gary Trent, who was the Shaq of the Mac back in college and a National Player of the Year candidate. And so I just wanted to share this card with you guys. I just don't think it looks like your typical card. Again, let's go look at the PSA Pop Report. This is not a rare card, okay? We're talking about a card that's been graded 482 times just by PSA. There's 154 PSA 10s. If more people wanted to grade it, if PSA went down to $5, it would probably get to 500. So this is a pop report that's always going to be going up. It's not going to be going down. So again, I don't want to, this is not an Explore the Card episode, which some of you guys may have seen from me in the past. I've got a nice playlist of higher end type Jordan cards, inserts and parallels. This is just a little subset card, the crunch time on card number 5. Let's look it up on Card Ladder. It's not even important enough to be in the Card Ladder database, but if you're a Card Ladder Pro member, you can pull up the sales history. I've got 46 sales of this exact card in PSA 10 condition. I've got it sorted over here by date. As you can see, you know, the last few sales, 125, 100, 100, I'm not sure why, but 275 somebody paid, 97, 111, 100, 146, 95, 105. So you guys get the drift, right? This is not necessarily about the biggest and the baddest card out there. It's just a card that I really like. I like the fact that Jordan really pops because everything in the background's sort of black and white. The Upper Deck logo in the top left really shines, and that evokes nostalgia, right? When Upper Deck first started doing basketball, back in the early 90s, it was just it was eye-popping and mesmerizing. No different than the 89 Upper Deck with Griffey Jr. and Sandy Alomar and all those guys, which just caught everybody in the hobby's attention. And anyway, this is just a quick card I wanted to show you guys. That's it, nothing more to it. I'm going to start doing impromptu videos like this, but I do want your comments. Let me know what you think about this little card, whether you like it. I want to know what to call these episodes. You've seen it, that's it. I'm 7 minutes in. You know, it's really hard for me to shut my mouth and finish saying what I'm trying to say in 10 minutes, but I'm gonna do it. But I need your comments to let me know what these videos should be called. I'm gonna take some idea that somebody in that watches this video comments, and that's what I'm gonna call these videos. And I'm gonna try to do maybe one of these every week, maybe one of these every 2 weeks, more likely like that, where I'll just flip through my PWCC vault, or maybe a little baby Jordan card like this will catch my eye on eBay or ComC or, you know, My Slabs or IG or Facebook, and then I'll just pull a picture of it. I'll talk about it. I'll do a little tiny research of it in Trading Card Database, but nothing crazy in depth like we do on Explore the Card. But just giving you guys some ideas about how you can collect Michael Jordan basketball cards, even in PSA 10 slabs, on a budget. And this is a great example, $100 card today that you guys are looking at. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive in the hobby, and peace.